Okay, here is Flashback Friday number 4 review. We're going to start by looking at scientific notation. It says identify each number that is larger than 290. So basically what we're going to do is put these into our calculator. Now, if by chance you put this in your calculator and it just shows the same thing over on the right, then we would change them both to percents. But if it actually shows us a number like this one does, 0.534, we're just going to leave it that way and see what all the other ones do before we decide whether or not they have to be percentages. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these in. 2.01 times 10 to the third power. And then the last one is 3 times 10 raised to the second power. Did I do that right? Yes, I did. And that gives you 300. So it says identify each number larger than 290. Well, this one is only 0.534, so that's not larger than 90. This one is 2010, so that one is definitely larger than 290, excuse me. And this one is 300, which is barely larger, but it is. So there are those two answers. All right. So let's go on and try the next one and see what we get to. Oops, I think I skipped one. Let me go back. All right. Order the following from greatest to least. That means we're starting big to small. Big, and we're going to small. Now, when we're comparing numbers like that, the first thing we're going to do is turn every single one into a percent, if it isn't already a percent. So we're going to start by 0.61 and multiply that by 100. So that is 61%. The next one is 5 times 10 raised to the second power. And we have to multiply that by 100. And that makes it 50,000%. The next one is already a percent. So I'm just going to put it in my calculator so I don't forget about it. 42%. And finally, 7 divided by 10. And we have to multiply that by 100 to make it 70%. So it wants biggest to smallest. Well, 61%, 50,000%, 42%, and 70%. So the 5 times 10 to the second is definitely the biggest, 50,000%. Then comes 70%, which is right here. That would be our second one. After that comes 61%, which would be right there. And finally, our smallest would be 42%. Okay? I kind of did that the shortcut way. I would rather you write it out. But if you can do it this way, that's fantastic. All right, we're going to stop there, and we'll start our next video.